All right. This short video will be about company formats. So, when you've decided you have an idea or an invention or piece of literature or something you want to do, basically you need to figure out what kind of form of a company you want. So the basic types are, is none. No, I mean I'll put that in you have a sole trader company, which is pretty much like a company separate from you, but all the income goes to you directly as your personal income. So you cannot store capital in the company. Now the next one, the bigger one, is partnership. Oh, this is not legal advice, by the way. This is just like talking about it. I do not accept responsibility for blah 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 blah. Definitely not a certified professional legal advisor. That's for sure. And the next one will be partnership, but I think that's kind of crap because the annoying thing with the sole trader is that you don't have you have unlimited liability. Unlimited liability? I'm not sure. But basically, if your company goes under and it gets a lot of debts when it goes under, all those debts come to you personally. All right? So like what we don't do with our children and our parents. Yeah. And then the partnership is similar. If one partner agrees to some crazy dumb deal and it goes bad, then all the other partners are liable for that partner. So it's like a very not closed circle, it's a very trustful circle. And then the next one would be, I guess it's like your company, real company, like limited liability. So LLC, yeah. But in Australia, called like UTLD. No. Either way, but basically that's like where, when your company goes bad, only the money that you've put in the company or anyone else has put in the company, that gets lost, but nothing more than that. So, yeah. And basically there, in that structure, you can store capital as you go along, and then you can pay yourself as an employee or as the owner of the company. You pay yourself out. Now, there's like benefits and differences. Obviously, it's more expensive to start up a company than it is a sole trader. I set up one up in Denmark, where I'm based, and that was free. And that took about 5 minutes. Super nice, super easy. Got my name, got my tax code, got everything. I changed name called Climbing Carlo. Now it's called Climb Carlo. So climb is the verb, and climb is like the passive verb. I don't know. Either way, it sounded nice. So like climb Carlo, like it's just straight like. Basically, it's not like a person climbing. It's like more of a brand thing. Less words, less letters. Easier. So I did that, and that was like super easy. I need to set up the bank accounts for it, which I haven't done. Separate bank accounts where I put the money in there and then I'll spend from that bank account. But basically, it means that now, like some of my living areas, my rent, for example, I can deduct from my eventual gains. You can start deducting like a whole bunch of stuff. So if I need to go somewhere to do some testing or whatever for the products and the physical products or certification, or the patents, for example, I can all get that expensed. So what the idea of that is, you'll get all these debts, and then you can roll the debts forward. So for some reason you can roll the debts forward, but you can't roll the gains forward. So when you make profit, you get that in that year. So the reason why it wouldn't be good to do it if I decided to sell the patent, the ideas of the intellectual property or any kind of property as a lump sum is because say it's worth 10 million hypothetical monopoly money, then it means I get income 10 million like right away, which super sucks because in all progressive tax systems you have like a lot of tax because you have a really high income. It's not like you earn 10 million every single year. So what it's better for is where the income stream is longer. So normal company, no. Let's just stick this. So it's better for income streams that are like progressively long, because you'll get that incoming as you come. And then once you roll forward your losses or like what you spent, your expenses, then they cancel out, and then you start making profit, and you pay profit as an individual. Now, if you're earning so much money that it's cheaper because the corporate rates usually flat rates. That the flat rate is usually on a spectrum somewhere in the middle or below or above income tax. Once you're where it's smarter to be paying it as a flat rate, then you want to be a company. And the good thing with a company is that, so you say you earn the 10 million as like one big lump sum, or sell an asset, then you can, in theory, it'll be profit, so you'll need to pay the income tax on that, but then you can pay yourself as running the company or in dividends over time. So when you incur the tax, you incur it, you can make it longer, you can spread it out. So if your idea, whatever, is like quick money, then that's what you want to do. Where if it's like long amount, then you want to have sole trader. Now, the thing with sole trader is, I think you only pay tax once. You pay it as an income tax. Now, when you have a company, you always have the issue of double tax. In Australia, I know they have an issue. They have a thing where you can get rid of the dividend. So you pull the money out. So the thing is, you don't want to really get double tax. You don't want to pay 20-30% in corporate tax and then pay you as the director or get the dividend and then earn that as an individual earning money from your stocks. That really sucks. So you want to have it where, I think in Australia they call it like income taxing franking credits. In Denmark you get some kind of credit. So you want to have something where you can offset the two, and you should probably look into that or speak to a lawyer when it comes to that. But anyway, it's more to do with income stream. That's what I'm trying to say. Partnerships, don't worry about them. Like, I don't know who you would trust. I don't even know like the big auditing firms that like partners, if they are actually partnerships like at their legal structure, or they've done something else funny, or they just call each other partners and just hang out and I really don't know how explicit I want to be on this vlog. I should probably be explicit, huh? Because what I wanted to say was, or they just have this inner circle where they just stand around and give each other handsies, because they're going to be mostly men, right? I was like, should I say that? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I mean, we're all over 18, right? I wonder if YouTube knows when I swear or say like sexually explicit things. And I wonder if my family will watch this. Probably not. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It's a journey. Cool. All good.